So now we're gonna get into the beginner level, where I know how to play, but I don't know what to do yet. This is where you learn what to do. So what I do here is I just set up a friendly match with AI only. I'll set it to 300 seconds, keep it 4-player, keep this disabled, because I said if you enable, I can just change the starting points and stuff. We're gonna keep 3 red 5s on. Open Tanyao enable, because everything is that. I'm not gonna show all hands, but yeah, tips I'm gonna keep on for you guys. Lokiyaku I'm gonna keep disabled. I'm not gonna get crushed by a depth scan. I'm just gonna show you guys a little basic of like how to play. Oh, you like how I moved the heart emote to followers? I moved that over, put the confident emote for tier 1. So yeah, I'll show you like bare bone basics. How to win a hand. I just want to show you guys how to win a hand with Yaku. That's it at this point. Like the things you gotta learn for this basic is 1, how to win a hand. 2, how to make a hand. So basically, the first thing we're gonna actually learn is how to make a hand, and then second, how to win a hand. Bot supremacy. All right, we're gonna start this. And what I want you guys to learn as a very, very beginner level is ignore the other players. Just focus on your own hand. That's all I want you to do. Forget about anything like defense or anything. I just want you guys to learn how to make a hand. So the first principle here, I say for like very, very beginner level Mahjong, is throw things that are far away as possible from what you need. And by far away, I mean, first off, isolated honor tiles. If you have single honor tiles, I would throw these first. Second, anything that's not within 2 tiles. So like the 6-7 is within 1 tile, is very good. The 7-9 is within 2 tiles, is pretty good at the moment. I want you to learn this first. If anything is matching, keep those. Like these 5s, you're gonna keep those. This 3 is isolated, but for now we're gonna keep it because we have isolated honor tiles. And what you want to do is consistently cut far. And remember, 1 and 9 end. There's no left side of 1. There's no right side of 9. But as I said, basic principles, you want to get rid of honor tiles first. Yes, I know. I know people are like, "But that's a Yaku. That's a Yaku." Well, you don't need a Yaku at the moment. I just want you to learn how to build a hand. Well, you do need Yaku at the end, but if you keep everything closed, you will have a Yaku, which is called Richi. Just keep that in mind. That's why I want you guys to throw everything that's far. As you can see, now you have a 1 pair. The farthest thing right now is west. So you want to chuck that. Like I said, tiles need to be within 2 of each other. And you can have 2 sides of a 3. There's only 1 side of a 9, and this is literally 4 tiles away. So as I said, this is far. This is very, very far from what you need. Get rid of it. See, now we got a triplet here. It still is a connector tile. We could use that. You have a pair here. 2. You can also have, see, this is a 1-1-2, a 4-5. I mean a 4-6 and a 7-9 circles. You can argue that you can throw this at the moment because it does seem far, but I'm gonna go with like very, very basic principles. And this 3 of characters is like super far from everything, so we're gonna throw it. You see, you don't need this because it's very far away. Yeah, I want to show you guys like very, very basic principles. Right now, you don't need that 2 characters because everything's too far from it. It's 9 of bamboo. Yeah, you're gonna get unlucky. You're definitely gonna get unlucky. See, like here, I got unlucky. It's part of Mahjong. It's part of Mahjong. Here we have a triplet. And you're gonna think, like, what's far? So right now, you have a triplet. This is pretty isolated. You have this 2-4. You have a 6-7. This is pretty isolated. Since, as I said, I'm gonna follow my principle. Turbo tiles are pretty much more isolated. This is 2 away. This is 1 away. You just cut the 2 away. Okay, so we're gonna ignore all the bots at the moment. We're actually not gonna con this because I want to keep this hand close for you all. So here you have options. You have this 4, 5, 6 here. You can also make this as a triplet. But remember, there are 4 tiles, so there are no more 5 of bamboo. You can cut these one of bamboo. So essentially you can either cut a pair, you can cut a sequence. What I will do, since just because this is thrown, we're gonna cut this. We're gonna do a 4, 5, 6 sequence here. And we're gonna try to complete these. That is what we're gonna try to do. This is also far. You can also throw this. This is also far from what you need. You already have your sequence here. Like I said, don't worry about losing. It doesn't matter now if you lose. So here's an interesting thing. Here is something interesting. So what you see here is a 4, 5, 6, and a 4, 5. These are pretty close, very close together. You have this 2, 4 here. That's a farther distance, because you have a 4, 5, 6 and a 4, 5. This is 1 away from each other. This is 2 away from each other. So what you can do is cut the things that are far. I said I'm not gonna worry about losing at the moment. It's like 1, 6, 2 6s. Here's a 3. So that's 5 tiles I could pick up compared to 4 tiles here. And this one is 6 tiles. Here's a 5 circles, 8 of circles. I can pick up, and here's another 8, so I can also pick up 5 tiles here. This is 4 tiles, so I'll decide to cut this 2 and 4. I'll start with the 4. You're gonna chi. And here, you can just slam the Richi button. Just throw this, and just not worry anymore. 4 through that, so now I have 4 tiles left. You can hit this, as you see, auto range, auto call, win, no chi, pung call, auto discard. You can also do it from here. Turn it off from here, you can turn it on from here, you can turn it off from there. I actually won the hand because they threw the 5 dots. But yeah, there's a Richi. That is how you make a hand. Obviously you can make stronger hands, but I just want to show you guys how to make a hand. That's literally it. Bare bones, just make a hand. As I hear, all 3 of these are far. I want to throw the west, because you also want to follow like Yaku principles too here. The west is not a Yaku because this guy is the west seat. You are the south seat, and it's an east round, so I'm going to throw the west. It's not going to be useful. Anyways, there's also west here. That's 2 west. Now things are pretty far. I'm going to throw the east and south because now you don't need them at all. This is pretty close. Make a 6, 8, 8 here. These things in the middle. Here's a 7. And say you can make your 6, 7, 8, 8 now. 2, 4. Things are getting closer. Now you have a 3, 5. This could be my pair. We're gonna throw this thing that's very far. 2 and 5 are 3 apart. Don't need things that are 3 apart. Now you got an interesting choice to make. Throw this 8. Throw this 9. Here I'm gonna continue principles of Tanyao, or all simples, because it already looks like an all simples hand. We're just gonna cut this 9. Besides, this is gonna be my pair regardless. I'm gonna skip because it's not useful. Cut the south. Now I got a 5 characters. So now I have a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. So the thing farthest is actually this 2. However, I can also cut. There is a case where you can also cut this 3 of bamboo, because you can make these 8s your pair, or you can make these 7s your pair. You can have a 5, 7, 7 shape here. So it's like pick your poison. There are 2 of the 6s out, so throwing this would make a hard time getting this sequence of 3 Then there is 1-3 out, which makes it hard to get this 2-4 sequence of 3, so I will break this 2. Now everything's pretty close. Everything's pretty close together. So if you want tenpai, you can pawn here and throw out this 4-7. I can do that. However, I want to show you guys more methods of like drawing tiles and showing shapes. Like here now you have an interesting choice to make. I can cut this 3, I can cut this 7 or 8, I can cut this 4. Like I said, you want to keep things closer together. You can have like 777s, 888s, like characters, 777 of bamboo tiles. You can also sequence your stuff like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, or if you pick up a 6, pick up a 9. So cutting this 3 here is actually very, very useful because then you can get either 6, 7 of bamboo tiles, or you can get a 3, a 6, 9 of character tiles, or simply just a 7 or 8 character tiles to complete triplets. The 3, 6, 9 is completing a sequence. This is too far from anything because you already have this locked in. That's just unlucky. I'm gonna cut it. There's a free 10 rules, so I'm gonna cut it. If you cheat this, it breaks the hand, so we're not gonna cheat that. So here's an interesting case where you can pivot towards an all 7 pairs hand. However, you have 1 pair, 2 pairs, and 3 pairs. So having this 4th pair actually takes you a little farther away. We're trying to win the hand, so we're gonna throw it. Here now we can just Richi. Throw this 5 of bamboo. You can wait for a 3-sided hand. Guys, you can have 3-sided hands. You can have more than 3-sided hands, by the way. I'm gonna Richi. I click the wrong button here. Click the wrong button here. Do that. Do that. See, they threw the 9 of characters, and I won the hand. Yeah. If you don't auto win, it just shows up as run, as you saw. You can click the big red button, and I just won the hand. Like I said, it doesn't matter how I win the hand, it's just how I want to show you how to win hands. But by the way, there is a clock here, but it's kind of not necessary because it set it to 200 seconds. I mean 300 seconds, sorry. I set it to 300 seconds every turn. So I said, follow the same principles. What's the farthest tile? It's north. You have this pair of white dragons where you can open up. Start with the north. Throw things that are far. This is like super duper far from everything, as you can see. This 1 of characters. It is so far that I don't know where Elon Musk landed. Green dragon is too far from everything. We're gonna throw it. Alright, there's a white dragon. There's our Yakuhai. So we're gonna pawn. So now you have an automatic Yakuhai. You can win the hand however you want. This 2 of bamboo is too far from everything. We're gonna throw it. So why do we throw things that are far? Because of shapes. See, you have this close shape of 899 here, which can be transferred into anything. Now I have a 6899. So we're gonna throw this 6 circles. It's far. Now we can have a 7 here, we have a 9 here, and this is too far from anything. This 5 characters. This one of circles now has become somewhat useful. You can actually throw this if you want a higher reliance. So now you can accept 3 of circles. You go this way. You can still accept the 7 of bamboo. You don't need that. Yeah, your hand's gonna change a lot. See here, triple this up. Throw this 1-7 out. Throw this 3 if you want. Yeah. But I would keep this because this 2 through 3, you can open up on this 4 as another option. So I will actually throw this 8. You can throw the 9 too. You just want to go for the 7. Don't need that. But I don't care about the door tile at the moment. Here, we're gonna pawn. So now you have options. Yeah, you have options, guys. You can throw this 3. You can throw this 1. You can also throw this 2. This is 3-sided hand. This is a 1-sided hand. This is a 2-sided hand. Ideally, you would want to throw this. However, there is a Yaku called all triplets. So you always want to also look for more value at the same time. So we're gonna throw this 3 and just go for the triplets hand. They reach you, that's unfortunate, and I won the hand because they threw the 2 of dots. We completed our all triplets. That's 7,700, by the way. See, we completed an all triplets, we won the hand. Yeah, when that's just something easily explained. I'll go over this once more, and then I'll go over Mustapusta's log, show you like more advanced tactics, because he did show me a log. Attacks the bots were supposed to win. Well, that's not my fault. I just showed you guys how to make a hand. Here, I'll show you guys it again. I'll go through it again. Show you guys how to make hands. Here you have 2 west, which is your Yakuhai here. Now you have a pair of birds. No, this is not a good hand to start off with, but one of these green dragons cut, but we don't need this north because it's not our pair. It's not our round wind or suit wind. So now we just cut things that are far again. Green dragon's far. Very far. We're our west seat, so we can open this. This white dragon is far away from our hand. We don't need it. Essentially, you want the things that are far. If you open this, you see we have another pair. So we are allowed to pawn that again. Pawn on Yakuhai allows you to take basically anything. We're gonna cut the east because we don't need it. So here you have like a interesting situation. This 5 actually gives you more access to tiles than anything like 3 or this 3. The reason why is 5 is right in the middle. You have access to everything down the list. Same with 3. You can actually access a lot of tiles with these 3s. This 3, however, is pretty close to the 5 here, which you might need a 5, so that's why I'm gonna cut this. Have this 3 being an open file as well. Cut north because we don't need it. Chino. And just cut things that are far. I would cut the 6, you can cut the 3. Cut this 5. Don't cut this 8, 9 because you'll need the 8, 9. Oh. Just for preference pick, I'll cut the 3. You can cut any of these. I just want to cut things that are like really, really far. This 9 seems pretty far. And looks like we'll need to win off a single tile. We already threw that. This is like showing you guys hands if you open. We're gonna cut the 6 now, because now we can get a sequence here, another sequence. Keep cutting things that are far. There's a pair. So now we have a 3 or 6 of bamboo. Win off of either of those. I'll just show you the Ron button. There's also like emotes right here. Yeah, you guys can emote if you want to be toxic to other players. You know, it's just kind of me. I'm kind of toxic to other players. 7, we don't need that because this is closer. Is it the 4 is closer than the 7? Figure 5. See, they threw the 3 of bamboo. We believe in Sanzo's supremacy, and we wrong. We believe in the Sanzo supremacy. say you do not need to worry about other opponents' hands at the time. You just need to worry about your own hand. Here, once again, the hand is pretty bad. This, however, you can rely on a Yaku called half flush. So if you want to throw this, it's very valid to throw this first. If you want to this 9 of bamboo first, you want to go for a half flush. Pick that up. If you want to go for half flush, throw the farthest thing. Go ahead. Go ahead, throw the farthest thing in your hand like that. There's 2 of these out, so north isn't super useful, but things are looking very, very far. That's also too far. Weird champ. So yeah, if you want to go for a half flush, you can. This, you can chi here. It's 8-9. You can keep cutting all of these tiles. Throw your farthest tile. Keep throwing your farthest tile. That's unlucky, but it's dead pair. That's white dragons, twice cut. You don't need any of these tiles. Chi again on this 1-3. This 4 will be your pair, so it's more useful to chi this 1-3. Just cut the white dragon because it's twice cut. Pawn. I would either cut this. I would cut this green dragon because you can make this into a sequence, even though there's 2 of these. I mean, there's 3 6 circles and these 2 7 circles out. I'd still cut the white dragon. Now you can actually make a choice of cutting this or this. I'm actually gonna throw this 8 circles because it seems kind of far from what I need. So you're throwing anything that's far. That's also the same tile. Yeah, you have to kind of pay attention like how many tiles you have, but they'll come in time. Chi again. You can make an option to cut this or this. There are more west and 4 circles, but if you want to be funny, just do that. Go for the west. Oh, that's unlucky. I was trying to be a little funny there, but yeah. Normally, I'd actually cut the west because just for odds. There is something called the dead wall, so. Oh wow, I got the last tile, which is the west. It was the very last tile, it was not in the dead wall. We won. And I should have emoted first, but I'm not that. I'm not an emoter. I can't emote anymore because the game is over. Yeah, see, that's how you make a hand if you want to go for a half flush. You can do that. Just for fun. And alright, I'll show you one more. Because that was too fast. That was a little too fast. Yeah, through Mustapusta's log, I will show you how to play defense. So yeah, remember, anything that is far from any tile is a distance of 3+ tiles or isolated honor tiles. So you can see, this is 3 tiles, this is 4 tile distance. These are like really, really far from each other. These green, red dragons are really far from each other, so you can pick anything that's really far. This is also 3 tile distance. You also gotta, as I said, you gotta remember that any of these tiles that are far, that are closer to middle, have a 2-sided, can be relied on 2 sides. The terminal tiles can only rely on 1 side and itself, and the honor tiles can only rely on themselves. So it's like, pick your poison. There is something that can overlap, like the 7. If you pick up 7 or an 8 of circles, you can use it with the 6. That's why I actually recommend throwing the 9 here. See, there's your 8 circles. You can combine it with the 6. Throw these dragons because they're useless. This is not your seat wind. It's not the round wind, so it is not Yakuhai. Oh boy, wow, that was fast. I'm not gonna take that. I'm just gonna keep playing the hand. I assume one anyways. So I can't even show like anything proper there. Like I literally cannot show anything proper from that hand. Alright, that's pretty bad example because I literally could not show you guys anything. I legitimately could not show you guys a single thing there. So I'll run this again. Just because I want to show you things. I want to show you how to make hands. And having it go that fast, I cannot show you any hands. See, now we paired up our ones. We throw our wind tiles. They're useless in south and west because they're non-seat wind, non-round wind tiles. And we don't need this anymore. We don't need the east anymore. It's isolated. Now this is our farthest tile, 3 circles. You can see they're very far. We're not gonna open this. I could open it and throw these ones, but I don't feel like playing that way because these ones should be my pair. Now I've got a lot of pairs. I would actually throw the thing that's farthest since it's a 2 tile difference. Everything else like same tile, so it's 0. One tile away. Or I should say 0 or 1 tile away because those are only 2 options, so that's why we throw this. 7. We're gonna throw this 9. We're gonna skip because it's not needed. Said everything is either 0 or 1 tiles away. That's why this 3 of characters is gonna go. Moment. This 1 of circle is gonna go. I can actually throw this 1 because it's not needed in a sequence. I could open this. We're gonna skip because I just want to show you how to build hands. Ideally, I would have kept this 3 and throw this 1. We got a 5. So what we can do here is go for 7 pairs, as I told you. 7 pairs is a Yaku. So we shall do that. We're gonna cut this 7 of characters because it is once cut. Each of these has a higher chance of being drawn. This is a no chance of being drawn because it's all out. All 4 of these 9 circles are out. This is 2 Han, by the way. It's a red 5 plus the door tile, but I will not take it because I want to show you guys how to do 7 pairs if I can. If the game permits me to. Now I have a choice. It's 2, I think it's 4, I think it's 6. Basically, up to me. I just feel like throwing this 4. Here's another 4 characters. Funny enough, yeah, all of these have not been seen. Any of these single tiles that I have, I could pick up any of them. My personal preference, I just throw this 2. Skip. And sometimes you just have to pick yourself. This actually triples this. However said, I'm going for 7 pairs. I don't care if I lose. And if I don't get the 7 pairs, I don't get the 7 pairs. That's okay. We could try again another time. You're not always gonna get hands. You're not always gonna be able to pick up everything. This time we didn't pick it up. That's okay. I don't mind. We have a no 10. Yeah, it's basically the only player in Tenpai here, as you can see, is taking all the points from the players who are not in Tenpai. 3,000 points gained, everyone loses 1,000. This is actually something good for you guys to see, because there's an example of a no 10 payment. Here for this hand, we can actually go all simples, because we have enough tiles to go all simples. We just cut our outside tiles. 3. We can actually make this a 1, 2, 3 now. However, we can also create this as a 2, 2, 3, 5 and cut this 1. But as I said, we're going for principles that are farthest away. So we cut the one that's farthest away from you. Very good tile. We can complete that. Let's cut the tile that's farthest away, as usual. I might go for an all simples here. This is far. Anything here. Far from anything. Very far. It's just ridiculously far. Now, I can cut this one. No, I have this 1, 2, 3. Because I said I want to go for an all simples hand. And now I got 3, 5, and 5, 7 here. Possibilities. Cut this red dragon. Don't need that. I can pawn here. Another thing as a pair. Cut the 6. I know I can get the 7, but I want to see if I can do that. See, we're gonna chi. It's 3, 4, 5. 7. So now we're in tenpai. Click this R button because we're in tenpai. You can click it anytime, honestly. Now the 5s are dead. Cannot con. It's switched, but it is free 10 because I threw this 1. And also, if I get another 1, it is no Yaku. Kind of don't want to be in furry 10. I prefer not to be in furry 10. Oh, they recheat. Oh no. Oh, I got it. They pit through the 2 of bamboo, so I win the hand. And I said all simples. Not 3 extra Dora, but as I said, that's kind of irrelevant when I'm learning the all simples Yaku. You guys sleep, Scrun? Hey, have a good night, man. Thanks for coming. Thanks for much love. Don't worry, I won't get crushed by the AI. Don't worry about it. Alright. This wraps up the beginner session.